Hi there, Isaac. This is Michael. Thank you for the email. I see it. The more information you give me, the better I can help you. So you say, thank you for the feedback. I'd like to explain to you my current situation. I hope you can help me. Yes, I can help you. You say, a few days ago I did an ETS mock test. I scored 87, 27 on reading, 25 on listening, 20 on writing, and 15 on speaking. During the mock test, I froze on the speaking, and now I'm in panic because I just have 3 weeks to present my real test. Can you help me define a strategy to achieve my goal, which is at least 20 if possible? Can we meet during your office hours? Yes, but only for 5 minutes. And I'm going to give you your strategy right now, so I don't know that you need to talk to me. But if you need to come in and talk to me, you can, but keep your face-to-face meeting about 5 minutes or less. I got a lot of things I have to do right now. Getting ready for fall quarter over at Cal State University, San Bernardino, getting everything ready. Okay, so your strategy. Okay, here is a TOEFL strategy to improve your speaking score from 15 to 20 points. You cannot do it in 3 weeks, but if you follow this strategy, I think over 2 or 3 months, you will be able to get that score, but not in 3 weeks. I want to clarify that. Okay. Number 1, you need to improve your vocabulary. Your speaking score is low, which means you have some limitations with your vocabulary. That means study Vocabulary Lesson 3 in my online course. That gives you access and knowledge to basic vocabulary words. And then you can study vocabulary lesson number 4, 5, and 6, and that gives you practice with about 1,500 college level words. That's your first, perhaps even your most important strategy, and it really will help you also in the writing section. Your writing score is also low, so this is going to help you in both speaking and writing. Number 2, take the grammar pretest and study your weak points. The idea here is you need to use more complex, more advanced grammar when you're speaking. And that's going to help you on the speaking section of the test when SpeechRater evaluates your response and when the IBT Human Rater listens to your response. So improve your grammar. Remember, sentences generally between about 20 and 30 words. That's more advanced type grammar, and that's a better syntactic variety when you do that. If you have a lot of sentences between 0 and 10 words on the speaking, that's not very good. That shows you have grammar limitations. So the second thing is to improve your grammar. Number 3, spend 45 minutes a day reading. You can read magazines, you can read books, newspapers, things of that nature. Now remember, as you read, you should be taking notes, and then use your notes to do 2 things. You should be writing, you should write maybe a 150 to 250 word summary of the reading passage, and then use that summary to help you orally explain the reading passage in about 60 seconds. So as you do your reading practice, you should be writing and speaking about that information. Remember, the more you write, believe it or not, you will be able to control your grammar and your vocabulary much better when you speak. So writing practice is also very good for your speaking practice, right? So that's number 3. Number 4, spend about 45 minutes a day listening. You can listen to news, documentary, history, and science type programs. All of these things are good. As you listen, like you did when you practice reading, you should be taking notes. So take notes on the main and the most important supporting points of those listening passages. Then use your notes. You can write a 150 word to 250 word summary of the listening passage, and then B, you can practice orally summarizing that information. And I think that will really improve your language use. The idea here, it's not as much the listening. Your listening is already good, right? Your reading is good. But it helps you with your language use. You get better control over your vocabulary and your grammar. As you speak and write about other people's ideas, it really does help you in that area. So that's number 4. Number 5. Study 2 to 3 pronunciation lessons daily. Every day between now and when you take the test, pick 2 to 3 pronunciation lessons. If I were you, here's where I would focus first, right? Let's think about what you can do to help you on the TOEFL exam, right? So you need to improve your rhythm. So focus on the lessons involving sentence rhythm. Focus on the pronunciation lessons involving intonation. And finally, focus on those pronunciation lessons that involve thought groups and blending, which the TOEFL looks at as pacing. So do that. That's going to really help you. And last but not least, complete daily speaking excuse me. Complete daily speaking practice test and follow my recommendations when you get my feedback. Right? I will tell you when you do a practice test, I will tell you what you need to focus on, right? You must study those areas. You have to improve in those areas, right? So I think if you follow these 6 things, I really believe that you'll have a good shot maybe at getting 20 in 3 weeks, but certainly if you follow this program over a 2.5 month period, I really believe that it'll be really easy for you to get higher than 20, right? I believe that. And maybe even closer to 26, but I doubt you can do that in 2.5 months, not coming from 15, right? If your TOEFL score right now were maybe 22 or 23, then I would say maybe you'd have a good chance at that. All right, thank you very much, Isaac. Keep up the good work. Keep focused. Keep your eye on your goals, right? And make sure every day you do one of these 6 things, right? You follow these 6 suggestions really to help you improve your speaking, your vocabulary, your grammar, your pronunciation, all of that. It will all get better and more automatic and more natural as you practice.